we're doing all St. Patrick's Day imported Irish product all day long. It's our first all day long event since 2011, which is really wild. I did not realize that. Okay, so I know I'm starting to sound like a broken record saying customer top rated, but again, a customer top rated sweater from Aran Craft. Read the reviews. Women have gotten this home and gone wild for it because of the warmth, the comfort, the beauty, the durability, and if I can brag about our prices here, really the value for 5 easy payments of $24.45. This is a beautiful sweater, and this is exactly the type of sweater I love to wear. Even if I'm just doing like grocery store runs, I'll put this on instead of a coat, and it is the perfect kind of sweater coat length. This color I just grabbed, it knocks me out. Take a look. This is called moss green, and I want you to look. This is all, again, that marled yarn where it's not two different colors knit together. The yarn itself is made up of at least 2 different colors. So it is a very labor intensive process. This is all 100% merino wool. And how many left in moss green? Oh, only 75. I'll probably be taking this one off pretty quickly. Okay, we also have it in stone. Stone is more of your taupey tones. Here's natural. And that is completely beautiful undyed wool, only 600 left. Here's the mallard blue. I actually own an Aran Craft sweater in the mallard blue, and every time I wear it, I love it so much. Only 550 in the mallard blue. Here's soft gray. Can't wait to talk about what makes this sweater so flattering. Here it is in plum. Then we 350, and notice all of these beautiful buttons are dyed to match. So they look like shell buttons, but they're all actually dyed to match. Then we have the green, only 225. And then last but not least, we have the black. 2 dozen left. And you know, Emma is joining us again from Aran Craft. Emma, as much as I seem to wear black all of the time, do you know I do not own a solid black Irish sweater, so I'm like, oh, maybe that's what I'll buy this St. Patrick's Day.
Yeah, you know,
I just always go towards the colors. You know, I think I go towards the colors because in my mind, I know that you don't even do these colors for your Irish market, so I always feel really special being able to get the colors only here on QVC. But this sweater, customer top rated, why do you think it's gotten such beautiful reviews?
So I think with this one, it's, you know, the take on the boyfriend cardigan, something that, you know, I suppose traditionally the boyfriend cardigan came from the aspect that it was a nice, comfortable cardigan that you might steal from your boyfriend and pop on. So we've kind of taken that and we have elaborated on it. We've given it the length that we know people like. So that nice kind of below the hips length. And then it's the use of the stitches, especially around the beautiful V-neck that we have on this. So we have created along the collar of the V-neck the use of a Celtic braid stitch, which carries on, and then we've orientated it around the buttons. So I think that has really kind of given this one something a little bit different. And then on either side, we have symmetrically created each side of a diamond stitch pattern. So I think that's beautiful, so pretty. Yeah, it's what I really, the first thing I notice about this garment is that lovely diamond stitch that we have done on each side of the buttons. I just really like it. So, you know, can be, if it's worn open. Oh, yes.
I love the stitching down the side because it almost, right here, it reminds me almost for the same reason they will put a tuxedo stripe on a pant. It makes your legs look longer and leaner. This break right here, I feel like really is so flattering. And I'm going to turn around so you can see the back of this sweater. Talk about a work really of wearable art. Look at the back. I mean, it's, sorry to turn my back to you.
And the
look
back
how amazing. By the way, 300 have just been ordered. Yeah.
Yeah, just that back, that elaborate Celtic braid with the surrounded by a diamond stitch is complementing what we're seeing on each side of the front. So you're kind of not losing that lovely flow of design.
And then, of course, these sweaters, they're 100% merino wool, which means they are soft. Even people who say typically, I don't know about a wool sweater, this is, unless you've worn an Irish 100% merino wool sweater, you really have worn nothing like it. They are so soft. This is 100% natural. It's going to be that thing that keeps you really cozy and warm, but unlike maybe man-made materials in fabrics, this is going to breathe really well for you. Maggie looks stunning. Just all she's been wearing this show is white jeans and popping these sweaters on, and like one is more gorgeous than the next. She's wearing the natural, which actually has no dye in it at all. That's the color of the merino wool. And Emma, you know, I know that obviously you're not in the United States now, you're in Ireland in Slane Castle, but in all the times that you've come to the United States, or even some of your, you know, incredible department stores in London and fancy boutiques, I truly, when I think about the most expensive department store near me, I could go in there and spend as much as I wanted. I could say, I'll spend $1,000. I'm not going to find this. These sweaters are crafted in Ireland using 100% merino wool. And unlike fast fashion that, you know, you wear for a year and maybe two and then you're done, you have these, you buy them once, you have them over the course of a lifetime. Like, Emma, these are investment pieces that end up, the cost per wear ends up being less expensive than the sweater I you know, got on sale once for $25. Like, truly, because you wear them so often.
And especially
moss green and black has sold out. I'm sorry, Emma. I just went to moss green and black have now sold out. I'm sorry, finish your thoughts and I'll take everybody through the rest of the colors.
Yeah, no, just going to say nowadays we're also, I suppose, conscious of sustainability, and, you know, this is something that without even consciously, you know, thinking about, we are being sustainable because they're lifelong products, something that you're going to have, you know, forever, and maybe even get to, you know, pass it on to someone else in your family or your friends as well. So it's really sustainable.
This is the perfect sweater for this silhouette. Is so amazing for sweater coats. So this time of year, I really started doing this a few years ago. I'm wearing my Aran Craft and other merino wool sweaters pretty much more than my spring and summer coats. Emma, I have coats I haven't now worn in like 4 years, and I really should just donate them, because I find that when I'm just like hopping outside or going to the grocery store, these are so much more flattering and so much more comfortable, and you just always look well dressed when you're wearing one of these merino wool sweaters.
Yeah, exactly. And especially with, you know, the beautiful colors, I think it adds to that dressiness. So you mightn't have other coats in some of these beautiful colors. So it adds that extra kind of something a little bit different.
That's a pretty color. Let me take you through the colors, because 2 have now sold out. So this is customer top rated. Black is completely gone. The moss green is completely gone. 500 of these have been ordered just in the last few moments. Here's your stone. 725 to go around, and then that is it. And I want you to take a look at the back. It's so pretty. Here it is in the natural, 575. This is the mallard blue, 500. I popped it on in soft gray, 500. And actually, I'm wearing it, I think, in actually 2 sizes larger than my normal size. I usually wear the extra small, and I just popped on a medium. But I would say with these sweaters, and this is just from personal experience and my 2 cents, order your regular QVC size. That's how Aran Craft has made them, to our size specifications. But every once in a while, I'll order up just because I know I'm going to wear it as outerwear. So in this case, I actually really like it in the medium. The first color I had on, though, was the extra small. Okay, here's the plum, 325. Here's here's green, 175, and our other 2 colors have sold out. But please order your regular size. If you do want it roomier, you can always order up, but this is not something that you need to order up on. So order your regular size. But Emma, tell me, you know, we've talked about it a lot, and I know you've been talking about it since midnight last night, but I just get so worried that people who don't typically shop with us on St. Patrick's Day, they might not even understand what merino wool is. They just hear wool and think they get it, but it's not just wool.
No, exactly. You can, any preconception you might have of wool, you really can't think like that about merino wool, because merino wool is a very soft and very luxurious wool. So I can wear it right up against the skin. I even have scarves in merino wool, and it's just so cozy, so soft. And it comes from the merino sheep, and the fleece of the merino sheep is made from very, very fine, soft fibres. And when that's spun into a yarn, that's what gives it the softness and the luxurious feel. So it's a real luxurious fibre.
Do you know how soft this is? So a couple of weeks ago, I went ice skating with my daughters, and I wore a merino wool hat. And so if you think about like what you don't want on your head, itchy wool, right? Especially if you get warm. I wore merino wool because it is the softest wool, and it really has this way of kind of breathing like almost naturally because it's a natural fiber. All right, this is flying out of here. Please don't wait if you want that. Still to come, and already super popular